We gently exhale and surrender anything that does not match all that is divine, all that is sacred, and all that is holy. And again, welcome to the meditation portion of today's service. We continue to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhale, we release all that it took to be here in this present moment in time. We release and surrender anything that may be on a to-do list for later. Anything that's in a future moment, we release and surrender that. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that all that is divine, all that is sacred, and all that is holy is always closer to us, nearer to us than our hands and feet. It is even closer to us than our breathing. And so I invite you now to rest in that awareness. That indeed you are, I am, always divinely protected, guided, supported, sustained, and maintained. In your mind's eye, if you see a mirror, imagine looking in the mirror of your mind's eye and seeing yourself as Spirit sees you, whole, complete, perfect, a masterpiece, a divine masterpiece. This is the truth of who you are. This is the truth of who I am. In your mind's eye, if you find that mirror, just take a peek at yourself. And if you can, see your holiness. See what it looks like. Examine what it may feel like. You may want to repeat to yourself as a mantra or a chant, I am holy. H-O-L-Y, I am holy. Take a peek at yourself in the mirror of your mind's eye and see the holiness that you are. See yourself as Spirit created you, whole, complete, and perfect, a masterpiece, a divine masterpiece. And as a reminder to yourself, you may want to say or chant to yourself, I am a divine masterpiece. I am a masterpiece of the divine. I am a divine masterpiece. Be sure to take a glimmer of yourself in the mirror of your mind's eye and remind yourself, I am a masterpiece of the divine. I am the divine's masterpiece. Being certain to take in deep inhalations of the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And there's time to sink even deeper into the stillness of the core of the I am that I am. You may want to remind yourself, I am whole. Remind yourself of your wholeness. I am complete, I am perfect, I am whole. I am complete, I am perfect. Indeed, this is how Spirit made you, whole, complete, and perfect. Holy, holy.
Center. Thank you.
And it feels comfortable for yourself to remind yourself out loud and in a chant, I am holy, holy. We breathe that idea in and infuse every organ, action, function, cell, and fiber of our being. I am holy, holy. And with our exhales, we release and surrender anything and everything that heretofore no longer serves each of us for our highest and best good. It will be unique to you. If it no longer serves you, invite you to be willing to surrender that now. Through your exhales, some may want to see it surrender through the bottom of the soles of the feet into Gaia, Mother Earth, for restoration and recycling into something useful and practical. I am holy, holy. Allow this idea to pervade your entire being. It's similar to a spiritual cleanse. I am holy, holy. So that highest vibration has the ultimate say. I am holy, holy. And simply allow for anything that doesn't match that highest vibration to slip away with your exhales. Slip away through the soles of the feet back to Gaia, Mother Earth. I am holy, holy. I am wholly holy. This should feel incredibly good to you. If it does, please continue. See the divine inhalation, that holy, divine, and sacred breath. Infuse every organ, action, function, cell, and fiber of your beingness. You could see it as pure energy beams of white radiant light. It may also have other colors. Allow it to infuse you for your highest and best good now. So proclaim it, it is yours. It is yours by your willingness to allow it and proclaim it. And then with the exhales, we release and surrender all that does not match that highest frequency and highest vibration. Allow it to surrender with ease and with grace through your exhales, through the soles of the feet, back to Gaia, Mother Earth. Take a sneak peek at the mirror in your mind's eye. See the divine masterpiece and know that that is who you are in truth. I am a masterpiece of the divine. I am the divine's masterpiece. If you're willing to allow for self-healing to take place now, let's consider that idea that the same divine light, this highest frequency of your divine health and wholeness and perfection, eradicates anything and everything that no longer serves you for your highest and best good. Just see and allow that, if you're willing, to take place, to transform and transmute anything lower into that spiritual perfection that you are. I am whole, holy, holy. See how that feels for you over the next few minutes. I am holy, holy now. Again, surrendering through the exhales anything that doesn't match that frequency in the highest. Allowing anything that no longer serves to slip through the soles of the feet energetically back to Gaia, Mother Earth, to be restored and refreshed, recycled and made new. I am wholly, holy now. And so simply allow for your heart space to fill with gratitude with each inhalation. Gratitude for each exhalation. Inviting you to take extra exhales, releasing anything that may be remnants of all that no longer serves. Let's just take 2 or 3 exhales out in a row, if you're able. And inviting you to take in the divine, sacred, and holy breath again. Infusing and refreshing, restoring and making new. Now inviting you just to wipe the soles of your feet against the earth and the ground. Just taking any remnants of all that no longer serves you, just allowing them to be free. Never again to surface and reappear in you. Instead be replaced and restored and refreshed to the spiritual truth that I am holy, holy, holy. And so inviting you to bring your awareness back with your next breath to the body temple. And when you're ready in your own time, just gently allow for the outer eyes to open, seeing the people in the beautiful sanctuary. We remain in this field of awareness of gratitude and praise, grateful for this time of stillness and sacred silence. If you haven't felt your power, I want to remind you how powerful you are. Can you feel the power in here? And so I thank you for that. And just know that this power allows anybody who walks through the doors, including Audrey, who just did, to receive a blessing, a transformation, a revelation, an insight, a wisdom, a healing. Just because you did the work today to just be together energetically and allow for a garden of healing to be in this place and space. So I thank you for that from my heart to your heart. Namaste. And now we have rowdy music with the Dream Band.
Gonna get loud. Whoa.
Thank you, Mark. Welcome, everybody. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Feel the love in a sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, yeah, we come together. In the name of love, from every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the God in each other. Now look at the person next to you. Say, Namaste, I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. Yeah, see the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 hey. I'm in the right place at the right time. That's where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm in the right place at the right time. Just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome. I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Good morning, everyone. Okay. Man, it's really cold out there. We want to welcome you this morning to our spiritual center in Redlands. And thank you, everyone, for joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary, and for those following us in Facebook and watching us remotely on YouTube. My name is Ed Torres, and it is truly a privilege and honor to welcome you this Sunday in our celebration service. We are a New Thought spiritual community and all-inclusive to all spiritual truths from all the world's religions, traditions, and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientation, gender expression, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are in your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you are with us for the very first time, please raise your hand so we can recognize you appropriately. Okay, welcome Holly and Rick. A gentle reminder to please silence your cell phones and place them safely away so you can participate more fully. And again, welcome to our center here in Redlands. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, Ed. So we are minus our keyboard player today. He's feeling a little bit under the weather. Not too bad, but he said he was feeling a little bit contagious, so I said, we'll just stay home then. This is going to be our centering song, but I'm going to put a little surprise in the middle. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are the part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. Precious and few are the moments we two can share. Quiet and blue like the sky, I'm hung over you. And if I can't find my way back home, it just wouldn't be fair. 'Cause precious and few are the moments we two can share. Precious and few are the moments we two can share. Quiet and blue like the sky, I'm hung over you. And if I can't find my way back home, it just wouldn't be fair. So precious and few are the moments we two can share. 'Cause you are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
And so, knowing that we are indeed the face of God, I invite you to turn within, however that's comfortable for you. This is our opening prayer. And so let's take in the divine and sacred and holy breath again. And are you willing to proclaim for yourself that indeed you are the face of God? If so, just say, I am the face of God. I am the face of pure spirit. So again, we inhale the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And let's exhale and surrender anything that does not match all that is divine, all that is sacred, and all that is holy. Just let it go with our breathing. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that the times that we have are precious and few. And the time we have together with one another indeed is precious, sacred, and few. And so I know that the power and presence and love that created the mountains and the seas and the skies and the solar system is the same power and presence, that universal intelligence that created me, that created you, whole, complete, and perfect. And if you were with us in today's meditation, you were reminded of the chant, I am holy, holy. I invite you now to say that out loud for yourself. I am holy, holy. I am holy, holy. I am holy, holy. And so it is from this place of oneness and unification with the power and presence of the divine that I affirm and proclaim that this service continues to unfold with joy, with surrender, with surprise, with ease, with grace, with everything that needs to be spoken. I know it shall be spoken. Everything that needs to be heard, I know it shall be heard. We have fertile soil for goodness with the capital G to prevail. And that indeed a life, vision, a purpose, no matter our physical age, something new shall come forth and be born this day. For you saw it in the snow, you saw it in the hail and the rains. It's a time of cleansing and restoration to make all things new again. And so I proclaim goodness with the capital G to have the order of the day today. I proclaim peace on our planet and invite you to do that with me for the next couple of moments as we send our united field of peace energy through the top of the roof of the sanctuary space, always starting with ourselves. Peace with a capital P, pause, peace. That powerful force for good. United, starting with ourselves, going through our city, going through our state, from north to south, east to west, going through the country. Swimming with the fish, traveling through the oceans and seas, heading to the stars and the solar systems, heading to all the areas that require peace right now, that are in conflict and war and struggle and in strife. I know you know these places. I know Spirit knows. I can name a few. I know that Spirit knows the completed list and roster. So we send our peace to Ukraine from every city, village, and town. Just see a peace shield, so only peace may pervade the shield. Send strength and determination and love, freedom. The word for peace is mir, M-I-R, mir. It's also the word for the world. Isn't that beautiful? Peace and the world, the same word, mir. So when we say Ya, yes, mir, it means I am peace. The word Svoboda is freedom. Ya, yes, Svoboda, I am freedom. Let's proclaim that for all those who are in this area. Let's proclaim that now for the Gaza Strip, all those in Palestine. Sending peace also to Israel, to Russia, to the Sudan, Armenia, Middle East, Lebanon, Syria, all the places, the Koreas. Peace, capital P. And I know that Spirit knows how to make order out of chaos, that the universe knows and is divinely intelligent. I'm calling it forth right here and right now in a bolder, bigger, and broader way than ever at any other time before. See supplies and humanitarian aid reach those in need. Know that there have been children born and those who survived never lived in a country of peace yet. Let's send them this peace now. And even when we leave this place, we continue to infuse peace with a capital Peace capital P, throughout not only ourselves and our families, but we start there, and then let it swell and take over all the areas needed. I hate to add any words because I can feel your power for peace, and it is so powerful, so I thank you for that. I'm just going to proclaim my words to the law of life, knowing indeed that the universe always says, yes, 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 you are my beloved in who I am well pleased. I know that for each of us and all of us within the sound of my voice, that there's nothing lacking, needing, wanting, that all of your needs are met right here and right now. This includes perfect prosperity and abundance and wealth and happiness and joy and togetherness, celebration, divine right relationships, divine right employment and work, miracles to take place right here and right now, for dynamics for forgiveness, wherever forgiveness is still being withheld. Let's see that release this day with the rain, the hail, and the snow. It's a new day. We can start fresh, start new. Also inviting you to just give any self-forgiveness wherever that's required in your spirit or soul. With a reminder for perfect assimilation, perfect elimination. So everything we ingest, we know is for our highest and best good, and anything we release no longer serves us. Let's just breathe in again that divine, sacred, and holy breath. As I release my word to the law of life, knowing indeed it is fulfilled, we exhale anything that doesn't match the perfection of all that. Let it go with our breathing. We take an extra exhale out. And I invite you to proclaim and affirm with me together where two or more are gathered, and so it is. Okay, amen. And so if you haven't seen the oil painting yet under the beautiful stained glass window, take a look at the eyes. And I'm inviting up David now to do, David has, I believe, an original reading, and then I selected a reading, and we'll go from there to a pre-talk song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, David.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to let you know that I love you. So, a few weeks ago, I did one of my readings, one of my poems called Pause and Chase, which kind of explained an experience. And so this is just how I'm going to explain it. This is kind of how I explain it to my kids at bedtime. And it's Your Daddy is Super. Did you know, my little ones, Daddy is not ordinary? Let me tell you a secret. It's a tale of a hidden power and magic that dwells within us. Your daddy discovered a superpower. Imagine the present, here and now, is a blank painting, waiting for intention. Memories are snapshots in a book, and the future is a realm to explore with wide-eyed wonder. Now here's the super part. Your dad's powers involve a dance of anticipation and readiness. It's like having special moves pre-designed, just like a superhero, ready to be yelled out at a moment's notice. But before taking a leap into action, there's a secret key, a pause, a moment of stillness. In that quiet breath, a special feeling emerges, freedom. As if soaring through the clouds in your mind. You see, your daddy's mind is a magical place, where time and space run at a different pace. Thinking about what's happening right now, embracing the present. Remembering is like flipping through a cherished photo album of the past. And thinking about what might happen is like peeking into the future filled with endless possibilities. But here's the real trick. Your dad doesn't just predict. A true hero anticipates how he or she will respond and react to each of their predictions. It's like having a superhero move ready to go. So, my little ones, as you close your eyes and drift into dreams, remember that you too can be a superhero. Let your mind be a sanctuary, where time dances and space unfolds. Embrace the stillness before action, and you'll discover the real magic, the secret superpower that turns that turns every day into an extraordinary adventure into your own history. Good night, sweet dears, my dear little kings. Let me share the magic dreams bring. A dance of readiness in the air, moves pre-designed like a hero with flair. But wait, there's a key, a moment so divine, a pause, a stillness where freedom aligns. In our minds, where time takes pace, present, past, and future embrace. Think now, remembering past sweet, peeking into the future where possibilities greet. Your daddy's not just predicting, oh, it's much more than that. Anticipation, reaction, superhero moves at the drop of a hat. As you close your eyes, drift into night's stream, remember, my little heroes, you're part of your dream. So good night, sweet dreamer, in your own history, a superhero in the making, by my decree. Thank you. I would love to do the other one. Are you sure? I don't mind. I like this one too. All right. Mark gave me a wonderful reading that I want to read to you by Talia Hunter. We've heard a couple of hers, and I'm just so excited to read this one. Every single one has been phenomenal. And if you were to come face to face with your future self, I imagine that they would wrap you in a warm embrace and whisper the following words to you. Thank you for the mistakes you made, so that I could discover what it means to be wise. Thank you for the moments of doubt you faced, so that I could discover what it means to have faith. Thank you for the wrong roads you took, so that I could discover what it means to find my way. Thank you for the grudges you held, so that I could discover what it means to forgive. Thank you for the masks you wore, so that I could discover what it means to be authentic. Thank you for the moments you took for granted, so that I could discover what it means to be grateful. Thank you for the pride you displayed, so that I could discover what it means to be humble. Sorry that was so quiet. I should have spoken more into the mic. Thank you for the times you were judgmental, so that I could discover what it means to be accepting. Thank you for the fears you faced, so that I could discover what it means to be brave. Thank you for the conflicts you navigated, so that I could discover what it means to find harmony. Thank you for the storms you weathered, so that I could discover what it means to be strong. And thank you for the rejections you faced, so that I could discover what it means to truly love, not only others, but myself and life itself. I look back on you, not with shame, but with pride and admiration for you. I would not be who I am today. Talia Hunter. It was wonderful.
So today, Mark's going to be talking about visioning, and for those that are not clear on what that means, he'll give a good explanation. But this song just, when I heard that, I just thought that this is the perfect song. Well, one of two perfect songs. And it's by Johnny Nash, and it goes like something like this. Maybe not exactly, but more or less. Okay. One, two, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is a rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. Oh, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Here's Brother Mark.
Whoa! Happy New Year, everybody. I'd like to give a special round of applause to Gilman as our musical director in the Dream Band, to Mac on the drums. So this is an incredible opportunity, right? The beginning, the fresh start. Is everybody feeling that it could be an incredible opportunity? I'd like us to seize that. So the message for today, you're going to be getting some handouts. I don't want you to read through the whole thing. Just have them nearby. And does anybody? We might need pens and pencils. So the ushers are handing that out for you now. There's the process of visioning, which I want to talk about. I have a few quotes, but I also want to keep it simple and make sure we spend the majority of the time reflecting and turning within. Reverend Michael Beckwith is one of my teachers from Agape, and they built their entire 35 plus year success on visioning. And visioning is, first of all, based on the idea that everybody should know within the sound of my voice that the Spirit lives within, right? Each of us. This is something, it's not outside of us, it's within us. And so for us to be able to reflect to ourselves and pause and go into stillness and quiet and solitude, we should be able to communicate with the highest ideas for our life. And so it's typically a series of 5 or 6 questions that can come forth. You can do this at home, you can do it with your family, you can do it at work, right? Some people remove anything spiritual, but they do intentions and vision at work, right? They just remove or subtract any idea that it's connected to anything that has to do with religion. I don't think of this as religion. I think of it as our true essence, right? It's our core of our core. And so, has anybody done the visioning process before? Yeah, a few have, yeah, several. And we do it in our board meetings. We've done it in leadership over the years. And what the powerful things that can come out of visioning are when multiple people, especially if it's in a board of trustees situation or in a leadership or in a workplace situation, where multiple people have the same thing that comes through. That's what we want to pay attention to. So it could be like, for example, in our board in the past, We saw kids. We saw this idea of building like a leadership academy, a spiritual leadership academy here. And one of the symbols that came forth from multiple people was a bee. And then Eileen, who's a graphic designer, designed a bee. And so we made a patch. And we thought, well, if we could get to the spirit, if we could get to the idea of having a learning center for children, right, or spiritual tools for daily living, and they successfully completed it, maybe we gave them a patch, or maybe we gave them a patch anyway, and maybe the patch was part of their t-shirt or jacket. So you see how you can use visioning in practical ways. So I want to say a few things. Like, if it's your idea, it's not visioning. So follow what I'm saying. If it's something like on a to-do list, like, oh, I must clean out my drawer, or I need to clean out my closet, or it's on a to-do list or a project, it's not visioning. It's your to-do list that's coming forth. If it's something that is a word or phrase or a symbol that you don't recognize, it is visioning. So trust that and just jot it down. Like, it can be odd. Also, part of it may include a check-in with our senses, right? Our five senses: hearing, taste, touch, sight, smell. So you may get, like one time I remember getting a fragrance, a gardenia, and I thought, that is weird, but that is what it came through. So I want you to trust it. I want you to also not struggle for anything. If your papers are blank, A-okay. If something comes through and it's pretty clear, just jot it down. It doesn't need to make sense, because it will make sense to you. Spirit knows how to speak to you in a way that you understand. You have had enough time in relationship where it works, and it will also continue to work. So when we leave today, just have your paper around. If you need an extra set of paper, we can give it to you. And just know that it always works. It may not work in the next 22 minutes. It doesn't matter, because we've started the process. We've ignited the flame. It will work. So today, instead of doing a group purpose, we're doing individual purpose. So most of you already know what your life's purpose or mission is. Some of us add to that over time. So I'm going to invite us to reflect. It's not selfish at all to just do a self-introspection. So January, I don't know if you know this, and I'm hoping it's true, was named after the Roman god Janus, Janus, who represented new beginnings. Janus was known as the protector of gates and doorways, who symbolized beginnings and endings. Janus is depicted with two faces, one looking into the past and the other with the ability to see into the future, kind of like David's reading, the superpower. What a fitting symbol for this new year. So January is our door into the new year. There's a quote from Richard Rohr of Falling Upward. Somehow the end is the beginning and the beginning points toward the end. We are sent and drawn by the same force, the Alpha and Omega. What appears to be past and future is in fact the same home, the same call, the same God, for whom 1,000 years are like a single day. That's from Psalm 94. And a single day like 1,000 years. In other traditions, Hinduism, Shiva is a deity who represents transformation. Through destruction and restoration, Shiva reminds us that endings are beginnings and that our world is constantly undergoing a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. From Scott Aubrey, life exists because there is a precision about the universe. We are players in this life-giving system, and we're invited to be co-creators with the divine. And so with that, if you're willing, I'm going to invite everybody to just take a moment again and breathe that divine, sacred, and holy breath. And let's just exhale out and surrender into the present moment. Just allow for the outer eyes to close if you're comfortable. You can still keep your eyes open if that's better for you. And just inviting you to return to your normal breathing. And so I'm going to ask one question at a time. And invite you just to be with the question and see if anything comes forth. What is the highest and best vision for my life and my purpose in this life? And again, just surrender into the exhale of that. What is the highest and best vision for my life and my purpose in this life? What is the highest and best vision for my life and my purpose in this life? Do you have a question?
Yeah, I went to the VA hospital and I thought it was church meeting, it's physical limits, so I got,
Let me come to you. I'll come to you.
oh, I'm sorry, I don't know the procedure, but.
That's okay. I'm going to come back and hear you.
Yeah.
What were you saying? You were going to
No, I'm just saying it, it's like a revelation.
Oh, you're having a revelation.
I was born in church street longer than children, longer than men. There were 62 churches, I said, oh, I'm going.
Oh, I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad you came. I'm so glad to have you here.
It's a good town, I've been here before, but I miss the whole place. You know, it's different, you know?
We're glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Glad to have you here.
A lot of nice people.
We're very glad to have you here. And everybody here, I want to thank you and affirm your good work with the healing environment that we create together. The second question, what must I accept and embrace? Must is a strong word, so what must I accept and embrace? What must I accept? What must I embrace? What shall I accept? What shall I embrace? What must I accept? What must I embrace? Okay, we're going to go to the next question. This is a biggie. You ready? What must I release? What shall I release? What am I willing to release? What must I release? What must I release? What must I release? Can you hear the wind whipping out there? Let's put whatever you're willing to release into the wind. I can hear it, can you? Yeah. Okay. You ready to go to the next question? There's just two more. So using my five senses, that's hearing, touch, taste, smell, sight, does anything come forward to be added to this vision and purpose for my life? Using my five senses, touch, taste, hearing, smell, sight, does anything come forward to be added to this vision and purpose for my life? Using my five senses, hearing, touch, taste, smell, sight, does anything else come forward to be added to this vision and purpose for my life? You guys ready to go to the next one? I never like to rush because I still see people writing. So again, we'll finish up the last one. Using my 5 senses, hearing, touch, taste, sight, smell. Does anything else come forward to be added to this vision and purpose for my life? You ready for the final question? What else must I know? 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 Can you hear the wind? What else must I know? What else must I know? What else must I know? So I'm just going to invite you to write down any remaining thoughts. Know that thoughts will continue to come. Did it feel good to do the process? I want to say you were very powerful. I wish everybody could come up one at a time and feel the room, because can you feel the power in the room? It's a very creative space, and safe space. So I want to thank you all for that. So when you're ready, let's just come back from the exercises. We'll let those go. I have a few quotes and I'll close, and then we're going to go to the rest of the service. So from Ernest Holmes, this thing called You, page 10. Every desire you have for betterment in life is some echo from deep within, which forever proclaims, behold, I make all things new. From St. Patrick, the Confession of St. Patrick. I arise today with God's strength to pilot me, God's might to uphold me, God's wisdom to guide me, God's eye to look ahead for me, God's ear to hear me, God's word to speak for me, God's hand to defend me, God's way to lie before me, God's shield to protect me, God's host to safeguard me. And if you want to substitute for the word God, you can use spirit, divine, universe, whatever you like. Mother, Father. And this is from Joyce Rupp, Out of the Ordinary. I arise with amazement at the presence of the Holy One. I arise with gratitude for life. I arise with hope that all shall be well. I arise with courage to meet what will be difficult. I arise with conviction to do what is life-giving. I arise with eyes ever alert for beauty. I arise with compassion for the hurting ones in the cosmos. I arise with eagerness to write with depth and quality. I arise with a sense of kinship with all whom I love. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to make a couple of affirmations out of a couple of those, and if you agree, then I'll say it, and if you want to repeat it, you can use it as an affirmation. I arise today with Spirit's strength to pilot me. I arise today with Spirit's strength to pilot me, with Spirit's might to uphold me, with Spirit's wisdom to guide me, with Spirit's eye to look ahead for me, to hear for me, to speak for me, to defend me, to lie before me, with Spirit's shield to protect me and safeguard me, now and forevermore. I arise with amazement at the presence of the Holy One. I arise with gratitude for life. I arise with the knowing that all shall be well. I arise with courage to meet what will be difficult. I arise with eyes ever alert for beauty. I arise with compassion for the hurting ones in the cosmos. I arise with compassion for the hurting ones in the cosmos. I arise with eagerness to write with depth and quality. I arise with a sense of kinship with all whom I love. There's a quote from Christian D. Larson, from the New Thought leader and teacher. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. And so, from Shannon Perry, who's an author, rising from the ashes, I am born again. Powerful, exultant, majestic through all the pain. I would like to say that as an affirmation. Rising from the ashes, I am born again, powerful, exultant, majestic through all the pain. So before I close, I want to invite everybody to keep this exercise through the week. And if anybody wants to share, I will hand a microphone to you next week. And we could take probably 3 to 5 sharings or more, whatever. If you want to share something, we would just do it line by line. Does that make sense? So you see, and allow these things to be with you. Spirit is always with you, and so it will answer you. And did you love the last question? What else must I know? That's a very powerful spiritual practice, because we think we know everything, don't we? So from Douglas Abram, The Book of Joy, the way we see the world is the way we experience it. Changing the way we see the world changes the way we feel and act, which changes the world itself. Or as the Buddha says, with our mind, we create our own world. And as you exit the sanctuary today, look on the outside of the doors. It should still be there. The quote from Holmes, right? Change your thinking, change your life as you enter through our sanctuary double doors. From Ernest Holmes, the essential Ernest Holmes, we are surrounded by an intelligent force and substance from which all things come. It is all around us, ready and willing to take form through the impulse of our creative belief. And that's exactly what we did today, experientially, right? We came into a place and we were willing to be open, to receive. From Scott Aubrey, behind our visible life, there is a God force, a spirit force, a universal force, an intelligent, I'm adding all the other words for God, a divine impulse that yearns to express more, to do and be more. It wants to pour the qualities of itself into our livingness. If I had a mic, I'd drop it. And from Deepak Chopra, affluence, unboundedness, and abundance are our natural state. We just need to restore the memory of what we already know. I want to say that one as an affirmation. Affluence, unboundedness, and abundance is my natural state. From Isaiah 58, 9 through 11. If you remove the yoke from among you, the pointing of the finger, the speaking of evil, if you offer your food to the hungry and satisfy the needs of the afflicted, then your light shall rise in the darkness and your gloom be like the noonday. God will guide you continually and satisfy your needs in parched places and make your bones strong, and you shall be like a watered garden, like a spring of water whose waters never fail. And I'm going to close with a reading by Talia Hunter. The 8 rules for happiness, my dear, are as follows. Everything is as it should be, even when it appears anything but it should be. Every person you encounter is the right person for you to encounter. Every place you find yourself in is the right place for you to be. Every self you are in each moment is the self you are meant to be. Every moment you take action is the right moment for you to take action. Every step you take is the right step for you to take. Every tear you shed is the right tear for you to release. And every change that comes your way is the right change for transformation, so long as you are committed to a path of love, healing, and growth, and trust in a higher purpose, working for the good of all at all times, beyond all that you may presently see. And I'd like to close with an affirmation together. I am committed to a path of love, healing, and growth. And so it is. All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Welcome back, Bree and Cassie. Welcome back, Bonnie. Welcome back, everybody who's come back. Welcome. Give it up for the Dream Band.
Oh, that's not right. So Al Yankee was going to do one of his wonderful original songs called Losing My Illusions. But since he's not here, we'll do this one instead. And this is going to feature Mac over here on the drums. We'll get to that part. Build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build me a mountain of love, at least I hope I will. Gonna build a mountain, gonna build it high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I only know I'm gonna try. Gonna Gonna build me a daydream from a little hope. Gonna push that daydream up the mountain slope. Gonna build a daydream, gonna see it through. Build a mountain and a daydream, gonna make them both come true. Gonna build me a heaven from a little hell. Gonna build me a heaven, and I know darn well, if I build my mountain of love with a lot of care, take my daydream up the mountain, heaven will be waiting there. Take it away, Mac. Big hand for Mac. Build that heaven as I will someday. And the Lord sends Gabriel to take me away. Wanna find young son to take my place. I'll leave a son in my heaven on earth with the Lord's good grace. With a fine young son to take my place. I'll leave a son in my heaven on earth with the Lord's good grace. Gonna build a mountain of love, overflow my fountain of love. Gonna build my mountain of love, yeah.
Sing along.
Yeah.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the Dream Band, under the direction of our music director, Gilman Carver. Let's give it up for Mac on the drums. We love having a Mac attack. Thank you, Mac, for all you do. We appreciate you. So now, yeah, he's our little drummer boy. He's more than little. He's our big drummer boy. All right, so now it's our favorite time. It's our offering. I invite the usher to come forth, or ushers to come forth. It's our conscious time of giving. I just want to remind everybody within the sound of my voice that if you want to see our center thrive and grow and prosper, that it's good to contribute to that, toward that, with your time, your service, your talent, your treasures. And so I invite you to take your tithes and your gifts and your offerings, and we're going to do this affirmation. Only repeat it if you believe it. From the love of pure spirit within me, I release this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief.
Evidence of my faith.
It does amazingly great work in the world.
Does amazingly great work.
And it returns to me multiplied and magnified abundantly. And so it is.
Thank you for giving, thank you for receiving, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing, thank you for believing, thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are a vessel of that love. So thank you
Ushers, come back
for
forth.
caring, bless you for your sharing, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
So I invite the congregation to outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. Know that if you're watching remotely, you can click on Donate Now, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, all that. Just know that donations come in all week. Isn't that amazing? They do. They come in all week from service. So thank you to the accounting team. I would like us all to just bless these gifts. Know that they are sufficient to continue the good work and mission of CRS Redlands as a spiritual idea in the mind of spirit, and therefore it cannot be anything but sustained, uplifted, and maintained with ease and with grace. Can you feel it?
Yes.
Just say, I know it's so.
I know it's so.
And together we say, and so it is.
So it is.
And thank you again, Dream Band. We have announcements. Our board president, Ed Torres, shall give those. And I want to thank everybody and send you big love.
Okay. Fresh off the press. Our annual congregational meeting is Sunday, January 28th, after service at 11:30 a.m. We ask all members to please be in attendance so we can conduct our annual member business. Also, we have opened up a women's shelter starting January 1st. And Jean is not here, but if any of you would like to participate in helping us in volunteering on 2 shifts, they're from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. and 1 a.m. to 7 a.m., or you can take the whole shift. And that is here in our hall. We also have some flyers available if you'd like to donate items or donate some food or things of nature, but it's really exciting that we're doing this, and we're working very closely with the city this year. They have really opened up, and starting in February, they're providing supportive counseling through the county that we can help place these women into housing. So the new concept of our center is not to let someone stay like for the duration of the period, but to get them into housing, whether it's rapid housing, mental health issues. We have that taken care of. So it's a very unique process this year, and we're very excited about it. So it's to get them into the proper support center and systems as quickly as possible. Also, we have see Holly for the upcoming book club, and also to see Iris about joining the ANCA, the Alternate Neighborhood Climate Action Group. And it's going to be here. There's a luncheon meeting. Not here. It's a luncheon meeting from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Tuesday, January 24th, at the First Congregational Church of Redlands. And Iris is right here. So if you want to see and speak with her. Yes, Iris, did you? It's hosted by the Interfaith Council.
It's a separated neighborhood action.
Yes.
The event is hosted by Interfaith Committee, and it's about the environment, climate change, and the group which will talk about climate change and our neighborhood reaction or personal reaction or how to deal with it. And it will be a lunch provided, and everybody's welcome from our center. NNACA is Accelerated Neighborhood Climate Action Group. Thank you.
And again, that's January 24th, 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Tuesday, and it's the First Congregational Church in Redlands. Also, we're having a metaphysical fair. Are you trying to quiet me?
No.
We're having a metaphysical fair on the 27th here at our center. It starts at 10 a.m. and it will probably go until like 3 p.m., I would assume, 4 p.m. So any of you who are interested, there is Anne. She's in charge of it, and if you'd like to see her as well. So that's all I have. Enjoy some food back there, and have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Help us sing on the chorus of the song. I used to think I would always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation. On the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Why did it take so many years? Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. Can we get the lyrics? Eyes wide open, David. I am knowing with my mind wide open. Lyrics. I am loving with my heart wide open. Let's try it one more time. I am walking with my eyes wide open. Sing along. I am knowing with my mind wide open. Yes, I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open, wide open. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. No separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine separation's gone away. Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. Knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. Yes, I am walking with my eyes wide open. Louder. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. And I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open, wide open.
Thank you for that. That was awesome.